2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
For the Suns, they've done exactly what they set out to do. Start strong, position yourself early, and then make everyone believe you're a championship contender.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Powell and Covington up at the forward. Smith is out there with C.J. McCullum, and it's Nurkic in at the center. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Paul with the ball. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. A beautiful reverse layup.
So crafty and solid. Paul's been successful for many years at challenging the heart of your defense.
Pass to Powell. Nurkic kicks to McCullum. Back to Nurkic. Pass to McCullum. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Portland with a new 14. Here's Nurkic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Football. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nurkic against Booker. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Bridges passes to Crowder. For the 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Crowder. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Important that Paul is effective with the three-point shot. I mean, he forces the D out on him, and that opens up other parts of the floor.
Now here's McCullum. His last outing with 20 points. Over Booker. McCullum, no good.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. There's the 3. Powell pulls it in. For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. Still without a basket in the game.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Paul following the score by Dennis Smith. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
The vision of Paul is just extraordinary. An expert at finding passing lanes off the screen.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now Paul following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCullum. High Arcing shot.
Paul really has no holes in his game. I mean, he's consistently one of the league's best free throw shooters.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's McCullum in the corner. Covington against Crowder. Covington kicks to Smith. Off target from outside.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Crowder the pass to Paul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker against Nurkic. Back to Paul. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul.
What a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
For 3, Booker, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
McCullum up top, defended by Crowder. That one goes. Count it.
What a dead-eye McCullum is from that range. Such a tremendous feel for the mid-range jumper.
Booker outside. Bridges passes to Ayton. Kicks it to Paul. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Smith the pass to Nurkic. Powell in the high post. He's against Bridges. Powell, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Paul outside. Powell against Bridges. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. The shot from the low post is good. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Count it.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCullum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Booker against McCullum. Here's Ayton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ayton's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And checking out some numbers for Norman Powell.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but It's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Nancy's checked in for the Trailblazers. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Here's Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Dennis Smith Jr. at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Smith.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jay Crowder, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Both good from the line that time. Here's Payne. Now the pass to McGee. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Smith the pass to McCullum. From past the arc. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
A moment here to look at some numbers for McGee. First in shooting percentage. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. And a wide open look for McCullum. Sinks the triple.
C.J. McCollum.
McCollum's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland.
You got to know McCullum is looking to fire off the pass. This is why you must play up on him.
Payne looking around. Passes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
That's his
And you know,
personal foul.
Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Ayton. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Portland also making some changes. Little, he's checked in for Powell. Tony Snell comes in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Dennis Smith. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Little. Back to Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2.
Sometimes it's impossible to contain Nurkic. At his height and weight, he's great at finishing through contact.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocks down the 3 ball.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Simons. They really need more from him in that loss to the Clippers. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Blevins checked in. Pass to Simons. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer, no good. Suns leading by 13. And the pass to Booker. And here's Payne. Shamet on the wing. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
Here's Blevins. To the inside. Here's Nance. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Count it.
Anthony Simons.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Kings. Here's Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to McGee. Over Nance. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Simons, the pass to Snell. Here's Little for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Inside. Shamet kicks to Payne. Puts up a 3. Here's McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got his second basket.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Pass to Nance. To the left wing. Here's Blevins. Covered by Sharch. Simons from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Shamet. Last game he had 12.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Nance. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
Johnson.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something that's rarely a good idea.
First trip to the line for him here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, I just like the all-around game Sark possesses. I mean, it translates well this day and age. He's a big man who can do it all. Score, pass, rebound, defend. He's tough.
Saric nails them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Out left to the wing. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Nance in the post. Charges there.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He's off on the second.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Shamet up top. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Simons, the pass to Nance. Now here's Little. No good from outside. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. And there's Saric on the assist from Payne. And that's now 6 points for Dario Saric. Trailblazers trail by 19. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Levens passes to Nance. Here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Over Saric. A second chance effort. And Nance with the layup. Nance has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And Dario Saric, last season signing a 3-year deal to remain with the Phoenix Suns, and he's transitioned to the reserves.
You need to be starting your role. You know, you're coming from the bench, you know, that's a coach decision. Mentally, I need to prepare for everything. And that was in my mind, you know, come there, try to play fast.
And quality depth, Greg, we know part of what's made this team successful. Saric certainly capable.
And while he's playing less minutes than he did earlier in his career, I think he's still every bit as effective, and that's the key.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the floor for Portland, Larry Nance out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Little. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. The Suns making a switch here. Crowder's checked in.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
So it's Portland now, after the Suns pick up 2. Covington dishes to Nance. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Saric. Knocked away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Nance. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set. So the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
Now here's Payne. It's Crowder on the wing. There's the pass to Shamet. The offensive rebound. Pass to Payne. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Payne's got 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Simons. Payne covering. Kicks to Little. A 3-ball. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Shamet.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Snell. To the paint. Here's Nance. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Norkic checked in for Nance. Norman Powell comes in for Little. McCullum's checked in for Tony Snell. And Smith subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now here's McCullum. 5 points in the game. Nurkic finds McCullum. Shot clock at 6. The tray. A 3-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got 8 points.
And sometimes McCullum is automatic from there. You can't give him this shot if you're the team.
And you think about the skill needed to hit off-balance shots, and with a hand in your face defensively, Chris, C.J. McCullum has got an awful lot in his bag of tricks, doesn't he?
The pull-up game is something he's been doing his whole life. Now he's doing it from long range too, and that's what's the scary thing, Kevin, for the rest of the league. Tonight, Paul's all about putting up points. I mean, most of the time he's a distributor, but tonight he's going out and getting it.
Crowder against Smith. Crowder with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Shamet. Rebound by Smith. Trailblazers trail by 20. Down low. That's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Pulls up on the wing. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Bridges. 14 points for Chris Paul.
You got to know, this is where Paul loves to score, confident from medium range.
Covington with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
First personal foul.
That's his first
Second
foul.
team foul.
Ball against Smith. The dish to Nurkic. He kicks it to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
Mccullum Bridges picks one up. Portland, they have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
Norman Powell taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of competence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
And so Powell nails both of them. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, Ayton in position. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 16.
Now don't let Paul's size fool you. He's as tough as they come.
For Portland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. A 3 from McCullum. Portland again missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Nurkic with the block.
This is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out
That's
and
his second
stifling
personal
shooters.
foul. First team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years of Philly when they were really trusting the process. And not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination and detail.
For Portland, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
Oh, man, an underrated big man. Nurkic, I mean, his brute strength is intimidating to deal with on both ends.
And he makes both free throws. And so here's Phoenix. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Mccullum outside. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over McGee. Nurkic kicks to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Devin Booker.
Smith against Paul. The pass to Booker. Bridges outside. Here's McGee. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
On defense, Phoenix. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And here's McCullum for 3. They grabbed their own miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. McCullum passes to Smith. Five to shoot. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Phoenix ball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Keldon Blevins.
Blevins checked in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker outside. Shoots it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 8.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Poked away. Nurkic against Paul. They could use a bucket. Nurkic dishes to McCullum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Portland ball.
Clock at 2. Here's Blevins.
They are really struggling from the floor.
No good off the back of the rim. McCullum against Ayton. Out to the right wing. Paul. And it's rebounded by Covington.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Passes it to Blevins. McCullum up top. He's covered by Ayton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Kicks to Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. There's the feed to Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. And the Suns get it back. Here's McGee. Nurkic with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Ayton. And here's McCullum. He's got 8. Here's Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCullum. McCullum's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Powell. Kicks it out to Booker. His 3-pointers off the mark. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. McCullum passes to Covington. Now Nurkic. Pass to McCullum. Looking to get back on track here. Jump shot is good that time. McCullum's got 10 points in the game.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Step back shot. Paul's shot is off.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Length of Covington, it makes him a difficult guy to guard. Skilled at picking up contact.
Portland, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And he makes the first.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch checked in for JaVale McGee. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Phoenix leading by 21. Here's Booker. And Covington sends it back. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Booker left side. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Trailblazers ball.
Larry Nance is checked in for Portland.
Larry Nance Jr.
Trailblazers trail by 21. Here's Simons. He's got 5. Little with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Little gets the bucket.
Here, Little.
Little's got his second bucket tonight.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
And how about the energy on the take from Booker? The defense looking helpless to stop him.
Here's Simons. Again, the Trailblazers score. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They have a 19-point lead. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Booker outside. Cans it from downtown. Booker's got 13.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
A nice shot by Simons.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Now here's Payne. He had 28 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And the shot goes in.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
Little passes to Simons. Little with the ball. Shoots over Bridges. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Suns on top, delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Trailblazers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Smith. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
And have to be very careful when you're on Smith Jr. He doesn't back down from the contact.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Dennis Smith Jr. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Suns leading by 21. Booker outside. And there's the pass to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here is Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 7 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Paul against Smith. The shot's good from Paul. 18 points for him.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Passes it to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Smith surveying the D. Crowder against Nurkic. It's Powell on the wing. 6 to shoot. Buries it down low. 10 points now in the game for Norman Powell.
You got to commend the unselfishness of Nurkic. I mean, a guy you can count on to share the rock.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Nurkic with the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Crowder kicks to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Nurkic, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Bounce pass, Smith. Mccullum passes to Powell. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
3-point field goal.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Ayton.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 or 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And C.J. McCollum graduating with a bachelor's in journalism, something he's already putting to use covering the league.
He might be coming for hard jobs, Greg, but his intellect is something that serves him on the court as well, studying the game and his opponents.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Tipped away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Knocks it loose. Here's Bridges, and he banks in the layup. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Smith outside. And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Landry Shamet checked in for the Suns. Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Bridges, right side. Back to Paul. Ayton against Nurkic. Nurkic with the steal. Here's McCullum. That shot misses, and Phoenix will come the other way. To the inside, Covington with the steal. McCullum outside. Pass to Covington. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic in the post, defended by Paul. That one good for 2. Nurkic has got 6 points.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Here's Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. The pass to Powell. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Crowder.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Shamet the pass to Bridges. Banked in off the glass. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Down low, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by McCullum. Passes it to Paul. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Now here is Smith. He's got 7. Going inside. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 9 points in the game so far.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
That free throw good from Shamet. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for Ayton. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. So he gets them both. Here's Blevins. Pass to McCullum. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. McCullum's got 12 points in the game.
And you gotta love McCullum's game. His floater is soft with depth.
McGee inside. Tries again. He lays it in.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
And here's McCullum. 12 points for him. Here's Little. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 points for him. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Crowder. Shamet up top. 11 points in the game. It's good.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him, that's for sure.
Now here's McCullum, guarded closely. To the paint. Here's Little, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Sharch has checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Portland also making some changes. Tony Snell's checked in for Powell. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum.
One shot.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Now Payne. He's got 7. The pass to Sharch. In the corner. Shamet with it. Fires the 3. Rebound collected by Snell. And the Trailblazers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Simons, the pass to Nance. Here's Little. And a miss there on the triple. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Simons. He's got 9. Nance outside. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Little. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, Phoenix shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Sharch. Over Little. The shot by Sharch, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Little passes to Simons. Out to the wing. Pass to Blevins. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over McGee. Offensive rebound.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Sharch outside. Shamet with it. He's got 13. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a slip-up by the defense. Sure they know it. I mean, the one guy you don't want to give an open 3 to.
Simons, the pass to Blevins. Here's Little. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Nurkic checked in for Portland. So it's Portland now. Here's Simons. 9 points in the game so far. From downtown, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson outside. He dishes it to McGee. Shot clock at 6. And good that time. Booker's got 22.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Simons. Portland again missing. Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's the break. Lets it go from deep. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now here's Payne. He has 7. Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now here's Nurkic. 6 points for him. The wide-open shot by Little. And that time, also a missed shot. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Johnson kicks to Payne. Inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Nance. On the wing, Johnson takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Simons surveying the D. To the right side. Here's Little. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Brown. He's out there with Nance, and it's Simons in at the point guard. They get it back, and it's blocked by Brown, and he's able to get it back. The shot's good from McGee.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
And there's the pass to Ellaby. Here's Simons. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. So the wing on the left. Nader kicks to Payne. 5 to shoot. Johnson outside. From deep three-point range, and Ellaby pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Payne passes to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Ellaby. 2 points. That one goes. Ellaby's got his first basket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Booker outside. Feeds to McGee. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Simons from outside. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. A nice shot by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Passes it to Ellaby. Here's Simons. Dishes it to Nance. It's stolen by Johnson. Payne with it. Nance on him. McGee trying to break free. Payne's shot is good. The Trailblazers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Kaminsky is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne. And then for the Trailblazers, Robert Covington comes in for Nance. And it's Ben McLemore in for Tony Snell. Now here's Brown. He feeds it to McLemore. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Now here's Booker, guarded by McLemore. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And Portland making a change here. Blevins checked in.
Keljin Blevins.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's
no clue how he got that one to fall.
And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
That free throw good from Brown. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here is Shamet. Pass to Nader. He kicks to Paul. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Love how determined Paul is inside. He's skilled at figuring out ways to pick up contact.
At the line for Phoenix, Chris Paul, taking 2 shots.
2.
And that one falls for Paul. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Ellaby. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Clock is at 3. Blevins, good.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Here's Shamet. Portland making their last shot. Makes it off the glass.
This is perhaps an area where Kaminsky is a little underrated. He has great court vision and makes really good decisions as a passer.
Now here's McLemore. He's covered closely. Outside Covington. Here's Ellaby. Tries a 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Now here's Shamet, defended by Covington. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. McLemore with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Brown the pass to Blevins. Brown kicks to McLemore. Drills the three-pointer. McLemore's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of player McLemore is. He is always thinking of shooting as soon as he gets the ball off the pass.
Here's Paul. Kaminsky the pass to Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Knocks down the second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Brown outside. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Smith checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Portland with a change here, too. Nurkic just checked in. Second free throw, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Nader the pass to Smith. Paul outside. And the pass to Nader. Pass to Shamet.
Man, it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
Second team foul.
On defense, Portland.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
Now here's McLemore outside. A shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Shamet. Now Smith. Back to Shamet. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Here's Ellaby. Kicks it to McLemore. 6 to shoot. Brown dishes to McLemore. Here's Blevins. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Phoenix shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Nader. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Blevins. And he makes good on the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Paul, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
And that one falls for Paul. And so he makes both from the line. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. McLemore, the pass to Ellaby. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Shamet. The pass to Nader. Shot clock at 5. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ellaby. Passes it to McLemore. Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. Getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Here's Nurkic. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. Driving the lane. Blevins passes to McLemore. Brown against Smith. Brown kicks to McLemore. Over Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Chris Paul.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Brown. Shamet finds Paul. Back to Shamet. The Suns need to get a shot off. Paul can't get it to go. Now Mccullum, and he drives in, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Ball. Now into the lineup for your Suns, Devin Booker.
Eight seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Blevins, and that falls. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take from this?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.